What's going on, y'all? We are back for another One Piece reaction. Sorry I missed the last week or so. Life be lifing sometimes. But we're back with chapters 1175 and 1176 to make up for the other one that I missed. So let's get right into it, right? Let's go. One Piece chapter 1175. NIDHOGG? Something like that. Yo, these freaking names that they be having on LBAP be sending me, bro. Like, what are we doing? Anyway, cover request by Ramen Maru. Sabo getting swarmed by koala joeys, and koalas eating some banana leaf or eucalyptus leaves. I think is what koalas eat. In with a koala at the table, while her joeys are attacking Sabo. Continuing on, let's get into this chapter. We cut to Sanji, and he's using the fist of fire to freaking chop down some of these thorns from Somers that have some of the people wrapped up. Is this Robin? I believe this is Robin right here. Yes. Robin, thank goodness. Thanks. That's our Sanji. So those vines are weak to higher temperatures. Much obliged, Jinbei says. I'm afraid there's no time to celebrate, Robin says. Yeah, this hockey and that roar just now, Sanji says. What is that massive shadow? West Village. Ripley, Oimo, Road. Our folks need help. They were stabbed by our thorns. Mommy's going to die. And so it's the kids, the aftermath of the kids. We cut, no, we're in the same spot. Loki, the village isn't safe. Take the kids somewhere less dangerous. Not my problem. They went and jumped on my back. I'm just dropping them off. All of you, climb down, now. Loki's hilarious, bro. This guy's kind of a dickhead. Anyway, yo, but I can't lie. His full zone form looks fire, bro. Holy shit. Anyway, oh, it's Zoro. Hey, Luffy's hilarious, bro. People of Elbaf, the children are safe. Thank goodness. There are no more hostages to worry about. All right, so we're making some progress here. We're making some progress. To me, that says we really about to get into the, you know what I mean. But anyway, you guys took your sweet time. Don't tell me that dragon is ... Yup, it's Loki. This place should be safe with you here. Yeah, that's no problem, Zoro says. Since you've already gone giant mode, can you guys take care of those dream monsters? Elbaf won't last long if we leave them be. On it. It's hilarious how Zoro's kind of giving the orders to Luffy like he's the captain, yeah. That's one of those tropes in One Piece I'm gonna never get tired of, to be honest. On it, as Luffy hits the salute. Thud, people falling already. They came raining down out of nowhere. These things are... It's more thorns. Get the children inside, quickly. Give up already, you dumbasses. That creep's still after us. I ain't gonna let any of you trash heaps survive. You cheated me out of that touching moment. Actually, this might be for the best. Since the brats were saved, I haven't failed the mission yet. I can still take them to the Holy Land as planned. But first, I'll finish off their dying parents. Take my rapid fire thorn launcher. And the freaking things look like snakes, like goofy Oda drawn snakes with cannons coming out their mouth. Boom, boom, boom. I won't let you. This time I'm gonna save Mom and the rest. I really rock with Scott Burger kid. He's really fearless. I kind of rock with that. I'm gonna cry. You morons are priceless. At this point, screw it. I don't even care about the mission anymore. I'm just grateful I get to kill you guys myself. Now, who's going to be first? I'll never forget the brave look on your simple faces. Yo, he be cooking a little bit. He be cooking them a little bit. I can't lie. Please, colon, run. No, I'm gonna protect you, mommy. So what's he about to do? He about to just face the fucking thorns? He stands there, he's ready to take the thorns, pause. And Luffy lines up his scope with his finger, and that boy is in that scope. And what is he shooting? Yo, he's sending a fire fist. Oh, snap, bro. Oh my god. It's just that boof. And the fist bigger than his whole body completely destroys him. That's what we like to see, Luffy. Anyway, I think I skipped over a part, but whatever. Way to go, Zoro. I knew you had this in the bag. Yeah, pretty much. Zoro, he's a member of my crew. I love this. Yeah, I'm not going to skip over this because there's an awesome panel right here of Luffy. I love when they have him in his Gear 5, but he's in that kind of silhouetted looking form, and he's grabbing the lightning out the sky like in the fight with Kaido. It reminds me of that one character that we kind of character or whatever. The one ancient person on the drawing that looked like NIKA. Yeah, that's just fire. Also, I think that they did like one of the kids had one of those as one of their nightmares or whatever. And so anyway, the fist demolishes Summers. Summers is out of here one shot. It looks like to me. And I honestly thought that it was going to be Sanji versus Summers, but I'm not even mad at this. I like when Luffy gets to just completely destroy one of the minions. The Straw Hats. Oh, it came off. Mom, that's... And they're looking up into the sky. I finally got to see it. Luffy-kun's white form. He really does look just like Nika. I believe he's the one. The warrior of liberation. Did you say Nika? Pff, that's just a tall tale told to scared kids. And that's what Loki said, I think, right? No, I can't tell who that is. But anyway. Well, time to go, Loki says. Ah, it's a real NIDHOGG. We were really saved by that. So, that's Loki, all right. This is the first time I've seen him like this, too. So you're saying Elbaf's national treasure it's a forbidden devil fruit. Okay, we're getting a little flashback. Let's go. So we're going back to the same day, I think, from the end of the flashback. And we got a man with the sword in his head, Fallbeard. And we got, or is it Mountbeard? Whichever one. And we got Shanks and we got Scopper. And they walking through and he's telling them about the NIDHOGG devil fruit. The mythological dragon fruit model NIDHOGG. It is said that whoever eats it can transform into the world's most colossal dragon. The size of the creature is relative to the initial size of whoever ate the fruit, of course. Think of it this way. A giant would grow larger than a human undergoing the same transformation, and an ancient giant's growth is naturally even greater than that. That combination is what brings out the devil fruit's true potential. They say this dragon breathes lightning, and when it flies, its jet black body can turn day into night. This got fire, yo. He hyping it up kind of good. I'm rocking with this. Anyway, so the fruit was forbidden and hidden due to its immense power, Shanks asks. Not quite. It's just been protected by the Hammer Guardian, Ragnar. In Elbaf, there is a legend about a god of war who fought with Ragnar. It is said, yeah, it's about to be Loki. It is said that he took the form of a giant dragon and he locked horns with the sun god. He was accompanied by a loyal partner, the ice squirrel, oh my god, these names be killing me, bro. Ratatoskr. To make a long story short, after his master died, they say the loyal, I'm gonna call him Ratato came to possess the weapon Ragnar and awaits his master's return, or so the legend goes. But it seems Ragnar is no longer acting as a guard for the devil fruit. Scopper thinks to himself. It's finally made its choice. Yeah, it chose Loki. Yeah, let's go, baby. Let's go. This is fire, bro. I love this too bad, bro. Loki's fire. He's finally getting this shine. You know what I'm saying? Let me finish the chapter. So it cuts to Loki. We get this fire ass picture of him that I threw on the thumbnail, riding with the Gear 5 Luffy and with Ragnar in a squirrel form, just chilling on his head apparently. And he goes for his version of the blast breath, the Boro breath, and boom, that shit shoots a huge lightning, like atom bomb basically, that just blows up the whole area. So that's it. Imu Gonko thinks the NIDHOGG, it was here. And he's just looking at all the carnage. He says, it was here all along. A quirk of fate. And that's the end of the chapter. Yo, I'm loving to see my man Loki finally get the shine that he deserves, you know? And with that being said, let's get right into the next chapter, all right? Yo, where are you reading One Piece 1176? You know what I'm saying? That's a secret, my boy. That's a secret. But anyway, we're getting right into 1176 right now. I haven't even started the chapter yet, my guy. I just finished 1175. I was gushing over Loki for a second, but now we're getting right into it. 1176, with pride. Loki's Thruden roars out. Oh, it's one hell of a party over there, huh? What are you doing, Lilith? Isn't Vegapunk in that box? It's a good thing I unloaded it near the school. These are Omni Drain Converters, ODCs for short. I love Lilith, yeah. I'm glad that she kind of stuck around. Out of all of the Vegapunks, her and like the main Vegapunk were kind of my favorites. Anyway, I'm fairly certain hover tech should be feasible on Elbaf. Frankie, huh? Come again? And Frankie, we need to see you do a little bit more. I want to see some upgrades after this arc. All right, baby. Anyway, don't you feel it? Over here, back here. This place is teeming with energy. It's all around us. Have you never tried harnessing anything stronger than cola to power yourself? All right, so yes, we're about to get some upgrades for Frankie. Thank God. We need that. Anyway. Whoa, the flames have grown so much. This is a nightmare. The world really might be ending today. I'm reading it on TCB. Yeah. Anyway, did you see that thing that dragon's so big it even dwarfs Kaido? Then again, wasn't Luffy on its back? Usopp don't know what the hell going on right now. Does that mean it's on our side? That dummy's always pulling some reckless stunt, Nami says. You ready, Zeus? Yep, I'm good to go. Let's hurry. This will still be tricky, but at least we don't have to worry about the kids anymore, as Jinbei says. Yeah, so that's one thing kind of crossed off the list now, which is why I feel like we're kind of getting into like the final sector of this arc. We already had our flashback section. We had the pre-section, the flashback section, the chaos is happening section. Now we're starting to, you know, fix some of these problems that we got going on right now. I feel like by the end of the next like 2 chapters, I think all the nightmare things will be gone. And I think that Somers and Killingham will be taken care of, and all the focus is just going to be on Luffy, Loki, and Emu. Anyway, so we cut back to it's them. They run and they find Saul, and he's all beat up. Ooh, sorry, I got no business lying around here at a time like this. Are you okay? Here we go. Come on, Zeus. This is urgent. We've got to put out the fires at the school and the library. Leave it to me, Nami. And Zeus just goes big slosh, slosh, slosh. I saved up plenty of water, like you asked. That's our perfect Nami-san. She's ready for anything, Sanji says. Pouring rain. Yeah, let's have a Nami moment real quick. Why not? Tempo! And it's just rain coming down. I like that this is a big moment for Nami just because she gets to lean into the things that makes her great, which is her weather stuff and her understanding and knowledge of weather and navigation. So let's keep going. Please let this work. Nami, Zeus, Robin says. Is that rain? Saul says. Rah, go away. Rain, rain, go away. Hey, this wasn't part of the deal. Who said you could put out the fire? Okay, so here comes Kilimanjaro. Yeah, a monster. Watch out. Huh? Our terms were clear. You were meant to forsake all the world's history crap. Yeah, and so some of his nightmares are coming out and about, I guess. Zeus, is that a snake? No, it's a lindworm. Okay. All right, Saul. What I find most scary, a lindworm. Zeus. He was our last hope to put out these flames, Sanji says. Who is that guy? So it's going to be Sanji versus Killingham. Okay. He must be one of the 3 demons, Jinbei says. The ODCs are engaging, huh? So what these ODCs about to do, though? Thermal energy absorption. Oh, they about to put out the fires. See, that's why you need Loki. That's why they Loki need a Lilith to be around. But I think Frankie's gonna, you know, take over that role as far as the Straw Hats are considered. But I definitely was pushing for a Vegapunk to be a Straw Hat last arc. I can't hold you. Anyway, what is that thing? The flames are out. It froze them? Oh, that's fire, bro. What the? Everything's frozen. What happened? Seems like they did it. The fires in the school and library have all been extinguished. Even calamities are ultimately just clumps of energy, Lilith says. Frankie, take this for a whirl. And she charged up the cola with it. That's kind of fire, yo. That's kind of fire. Hold up. This bottle looks like it's going to burst. Yup, I call it Super Vega Cola. Your internal structure is truly magnificently designed. You're at least on par with the Pacifista. But I was shocked to learn you managed to run yourself on plain old cola. Listen good now. Your fuel is your passion. When you use this stuff, your power will explode. Wow, well, it's so dark, Zeus says. No, Nami, save me. Zeus is in the freaking lindworm's mouth, apparently. Zeus, I'm coming, Nami says. Saul, can you make it to the library? Wheeze, wheeze. Of course I can. Robin, you must be worried sick. All that history was left to us by O'Hara. And Kilimanjaro is just sneering, smirking, whatever, to himself in the corner. Devour the library, dream demon. Don't give them even the faintest glimmer of hope. Roar. A new world can only be born by severing things like history. Ha 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 ha. Nami, leave Zeus to us. Or to me, excuse me. He'll cough him right up after a strike from my fist. Go ahead, Zoro. Go ahead, Jinbei, talk your shit then. Whoa, is that a fishman? They really are the most repulsive race in the world. If anyone's going to gag me, it'll be me. Or going to gag is going to be, it'll be me. Good thing I brought my mask. That elitist attitude and gross ideology, it's typical for a celestial dragon. You must be out of touch. You must really be out of touch if you even don't recognize a former warlord like Jinbei. Sanji says, yeah, stick up for your man, Sanji. This is why I rock with Sanji, yo. He don't go for no disrespect for none of his people. Now, how are you gonna pay for insulting a member of our crew? Yes, let's go, baby. How about I kick a hole in that precious mask of yours? Yeah, I wanted Sanji versus Summers, but I'm fine with this. I'm not gonna complain about this at all. Super. Yo, Frankie, yo, I love Frankie, bro. My jumping power is unreal as he jumped all the way up into the sky. All my muscles are raring to go. With this boost, any monster that crosses me is going to be crying for mercy after just one hit. Super strong Fishman karate secret technique, Ifrit Jambe. And they about to come all together on this fool. Yo, Dexter. Damn, vagabond drill. Concuss. Yo, they hit them with a three-way smacker, just like how they did Watatsume back in the Fishman Island arc when Sanji and Jinbei teamed up. I'm glad to see Sanji and Jinbei still teaming up to beat up big things. And Frankie, I'm just happy for my man, you know? We getting upgrades this arc. That's what I like to see. Anyway, so that thing got demolished. I'm assuming that Killingham's not going to last too long. West Village, demonic giant warrior pirates. Oh yeah, we got Dory and Broggy in demon mode versus the warriors of the West. And we got Zoro, we got Jarul, aka Fallbeard, Mountain Beard, whichever one he is. Hasruden, and his first mate, Stanson. Let's see what we got going. Ah, one of them demons yells as their shoulder is going crack crack. With their regeneration, we could keep cutting them down over and over for eternity. And every one of them is a familiar face. Just seeing them get hurt pains us too. What the hell can we do to stop this? No, yeah. Yo, the sound effects be sending me, bro. I can't lie. Captain Dory, Captain Broggy. Dory, are you still in there? Wheeze, wheeze. I'm barely hanging on, Broggy. Huff, huff. And Zoro's thinking to himself, this is crazy. We're in utter disgrace. How could we ever allow such mindless insults against an esteemed elder like Jarul to cross our lips? Taking his head would stain our honor for generations. Right, it never should have come to this. We're in agreement then. Of course we are. Farewell, partner. No, are they about to end themselves? We'll never yield to these demons. A whole century of duels, we had a grand time of it together, didn't we? And they're thinking back to their time together. What the hell is about to go on, bro? We are warriors of Elba. What? Bro, they cut each other's head off. Yo, that's about to regenerate, isn't it? Oda not about to do this. There's nothing left for us but to die with pride. This would be an epic way for their story to end. I'm not even gonna hold you. But I just don't see it. I don't believe in you. I don't believe you, Oda. I don't. Chiefs! Dory, Broggy! Zoro yells. Captain Dory! Captain Broggy! And also, if this is gonna happen, Usopp will definitely be there, bro. Usopp would 100% be there. And Usopp is not in this area, I don't think. Their heads got lopped off. Huh? Zoro thinks? And, okay. What? You're both back to normal? So what? They gotta get their heads chopped off to go back to normal? What the fuck? Anyway, their heads are even back in place. Then that means Death breaks the demonic curse. Death breaks the curse. That's crazy. Our gruesome corpses weren't a pretty sight for you all, but it seems your body returns to working shape the moment you're flipped back. Ah, Oda. You see, I know your bullshit now. So we can go all out against the rest, huh? Zoro says. There's no need to hold back, Hajridden says. Now we know. We just need to land fatal blows and they'll be restored. That means lopping off their heads will work. We can even gouge their hearts out. But that's totally out of the question. I mean, they're our friends, right? The warriors square up. Hey, get all the kids back home. They shouldn't be here. Zoro smiling hard as fuck going, I kind of feel bad. No, you don't. He's like, oh, I get to just not hold back anymore? Oh, I love this. Yeah, this is really breaking my heart. They're all smiling as they're like, yeah, we finally get to go all out. Mine's bleeding for them, honestly. My chest aches too. We're all very reluctant, but you guys better brace yourselves. Break next week. Yo, shout out One Piece, yo. I love this story so much. Every week it brings me entertainment. It brings me funny moments. It brings me shocking moments. Even though I'm on to you, Oda, you can't get me that easily no more, buddy. But yeah, much love to everybody watching the video. I'm about to react to the JJK Modulo last couple of chapters. And I appreciate you just being here with me. Like the video, subscribe, and thank you for your time. Have a beautiful weekend, okay? Peace.